Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Carol Masser, along with Tim Stanovic. Let's take a look at some stocks on the move this week. We are joined by Bloomberg News earnings specialist Rachel Puwa. She joins us here in studio. Interesting week, and I know you're looking at Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an unavoidable company. I mean, the stock has kind of been going up and down since we heard the news that 3/4 of the company shareholders approved that $1 trillion pay package for Elon Musk. Today, it closed about 3.7 after hours. I think it shows like the mixed reaction to the pay package. It shows that, on one hand, he'll stick around to scale Tesla. He had threatened to leave it if he didn't get that pay package approved. And he also actually does have some lofty goals to meet before getting that money. He has to deliver robo-taxis for one, and then he has said that he wants to make robots that can hand out bags of candy and do super precise surgery. I don't know how that relates to Tesla, but it'll be interesting to see.
Sign me up. I want one.
You want the surgical robot?
I want a robot to help me around home.
The Da Vinci robot from Intuitive Surgical already does the surgeries.
Yeah. Okay.
You want the doing the dishes and like putting things away robot. That's what I want.
Doing all of it.
Okay.
Tesla ticker TSLA for the week down 6%. That was definitely a mover. Let's go to Expedia. Ticker is EXPE, and that was definitely on the move this week too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the stock is nearly up 18% since it reported last night. Unlike under consumer stock, the travel booking site raised its full year outlook. It kind of shows that people, they expect people to keep traveling. We heard similar outlooks from Booking and Airbnb. Expedia said it hasn't been affected by the shutdown yet, and it'll keep observing what happens. I think one thing to note, and I think they have also said there are some concerns from the industry, is that the flight cancellations just started today. And the FAA also just said that maybe up to 20% of US flights could be canceled soon. So, I'm sure the outlook, we'll just have to see what happens.
Was it Airbnb that was like reserve now, pay later? Or was it
that's Airbnb.
Yeah, which to me, I know we're not talking Airbnb, but I'm just thinking about that name as well this week. And I just thought, that is an interesting philosophy. It makes me a little nervous. Airbnb was down about 4.5% for the week overall.
You're not thinking about the garlic parm cauli bowl?
I love Sweetgreen.
Or the chicken cauli plate or the garlic palm. There's a lot of
I've
cauliflower
always liked the
here.
kale Caesar with chicken.
That's the OG.
That is the OG.
And
you know what that means? We're talking?
Sweetgreen.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Ticker is SG. Rachel, what do we got there for the week?
I mean, unfortunately, your favorite restaurant is not doing so well this week. It actually, at one point today, hit a record low after falling about 17% today. The salad chain cut its full year outlook for the third time this year. And it also missed expectations in its latest results. Part of it are operational missteps. It had to shelve its Ripple Fries program, for example. But it's also kind of partly due to a slowdown in consumer spending. And I think it's interesting because we are, with the results, we have seen this split between fast casual and fast food chains. Especially like consumers, younger ones are kind of pulling back. They don't want to spend $15 on Sweetgreens. And that's, without having to top up and add additional stuff. There are also soft results from Chipotle and Kava. And then we see the fast food chains kind of holding up pretty well. Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, they're all doing okay. So I think it's kind of a sign that consumers are trading down. They're looking for cheaper meals. They're looking for more deals. They're trying to stretch the dollar. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. And again, as you said, for the week overall, Sweetgreen, ticker SG, down about 8%. The stock is down 82% year to date with nearly 25% of the float short. That's some negative sentiment. I love that kale Caesar.
The kale Caesar?
I do love it.
Okay, well, get one every day and maybe the company's earnings will turn around.
I did for a while. I know.
But then prices got expensive.
But prices got, I just,
changed a lot then.
They don't let me out at lunch.
Oh, yeah, that. Hey, real quick, next week, we're going to hear from the Walt Disney Company. We'll hear from CoreWeave as well. What else is on your radar?
Paramount Skydance, it's that newly merged media company. I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot of questions about how they are also trying to plan to acquire Warner Brothers. Their multiple bids at the company has been unsuccessful. And yeah, CoreWeave, I mean, they are an interesting company. They build and run these data centers that are these AI giant ones. And it's, been unprofitable, but analysts are kind of becoming more bullish on it because, they're partnering Meta, they're partnering on these big names like Nvidia, and their revenues are expected to kind of hit a record 1.29 billion.
CoreWeave down 22% this week. Ticker CRWV. So man, that'll be something we'll be checking out.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.